Hi guys, so last week I converted my Galaxy Note 9 and converted to a Pixel 3. I posted this on Instagram and I know a lot of you were interested, so let's go and take a look. Hi guys, so this is actually called the Pixel Experience ROM for your Galaxy Note 9. Also, you can install on the Galaxy S9 and the S9 Plus. You can only install this on Exynos because those are the only models that you can really unlock the bootloader. So before I begin, if you have a US model, you're simply out of luck. That's been the case for the last 2 years. So if you want to get custom ROMs in the future, I do recommend buying the international version, the Exynos version, which you can fully unlock the bootloader, root, and convert your phone into a Pixel 3. Now, this ROM I actually don't recommend, but let me go ahead and show you the coolest things about this ROM. You will notice that I've got the Pixel style navigation. One thing good about this is that you can actually switch back to the old buttons if you want. You got the new navigation gestures from Pixel 3. I mean, this is basically a Pixel 3 launcher, which is really nice. Of course, the whole system is pretty much pixelified. I don't know if that's a word. Obviously, you're going to be on Android 9.0, and yeah, you're going to be able to experience pretty much what's on Pixel 3 right now, right on your Note 9, S9 or S9 Plus. Now, the ROM is pretty fast. I haven't had too many issues with it, but we'll go ahead and run up the Antutu Benchmark, see if it runs just as fast as Samsung stock firmware, or if it runs even faster at the end of this video. Now, I don't actually recommend you guys to do this unless you want to do it for fun. Right now, it's a little bit buggy. Everything runs pretty good, but sometimes it's got some RAM management problems where apps will hang. For example, if I have too many apps open, for some reason it won't close some of the apps. It's not a huge deal. I can just go ahead and close those apps and then it'll start working. But you gotta really watch out. Alright, of course you get all the wallpapers from Pixel. A lot of the wallpapers, not all of them. Alright, you can also turn on daily wallpaper, just like a Pixel 3, which is really nice. So you get new wallpapers every day. Alright, which is really nice. I've got a new wallpaper now, and it will change every day. Other cool things, I mean, everything works out of the box. Hotspot works out of the box. Automatic brightness for the display, sometimes it's a little wonky, so you're gonna have to stick with manual, but works fine if you use manual. Wi-Fi works great, calls work great. The only issue, like I said, sometimes your apps will hang, so you have to close it out and open it up. That only happens like once a day. It's not too bad. But that is why I'm not recommending you to just install this on your Note 9, S9, or S9 Plus. But if you want to try out the Pixel software without actually buying one, I mean, this is a great way to get it. You get all the settings. For example, you get all the digital well-being, which will show you what you've been using your phone for. All of the software features from Pixel 3, you're going to be able to find it here. Also, camera. You're going to get this crappy AOSP camera, which is okay. You're going to lose your telephoto zoom. You're going to default back to like a basic camera. That's one of the drawbacks. But I did install the Pixel 2 Google camera. Then you can take advantage of the HR Plus Enhanced, which will actually make your low-light photos a lot better. That's a plus. And with the Google HR Plus camera, you should be able to get portrait. So front portrait not working, but the back portrait works fine. Now when ported 3 pixel camera comes out for the Note 9, S9, and S9 Plus, you're gonna obviously be able to enjoy that. This is one of the first versions of this. So I think 2 bugs that I found is that sometimes apps freeze. You have to close it and start it again. You're not gonna get any Samsung features that require Samsung experience or Samsung TouchWiz, such as the native Samsung camera. You know, your S Pen still works as an input device, all right? You're not gonna be able to use any of the apps from Samsung like S Note, but you can go ahead and download any apps, like just go ahead and type S Pen apps on the Play Store. You're gonna be able to use stuff like Squid, and there's some any kind of drawing apps you're gonna be able to take advantage using the S Pen. So S Pen does still work, you're just not gonna be able to use the apps that you're used to. Also for root, you will be able to use Magisk, but for some reason my safety net is not passing. You will also get Google News on the left side if you want, also Google Assistant on the home button, and then also your Bixby key now becomes Google Assistant. That's actually one of my favorite features of this ROM, that I no longer have to have Bixby. Again, this will completely turn your phone into Pixel 3. You're gonna lose pretty much all of your regular Samsung features that are built into the software of Samsung Experience. So yeah, be aware of that. I'm actually not recommending any of you guys to install this because it's sort of a beta version, but I will definitely have an update on this. Oh, also your fingerprint sensor does not work, which sort of sucks because I use it all the time. That's probably the major reason I'm not recommending it. It's just a pain when you don't have that. You can use Face Unlock from the Google, but I haven't got it to work, so all the securities are broken. So you're pretty much stuck with a pattern or code when you use this ROM. That is the most annoying part about this ROM. Again, I'll have an updated video when this is more usable, but for right now, I mean, everything's working. Just a few things are not working, so I can't recommend it as a daily driver. But if you absolutely want to try out, I have a detailed tutorial, written tutorial that you can follow on my site, and I'll put the link right here so you can see that. But that's pretty much it for today. This is a really fun ROM though, because I have a Pixel 3 that I play with all the time, and you know, you pretty much get exactly the same UI, the same settings. If you don't have a Pixel 3, this is gonna definitely allow you to try out the Pixel 3 software fully. If you do want to try out the Pixel 3 software, be my guest and try it out, but I would not recommend it as a daily driver. Security sort of sucks. Camera is okay with the Pixel 2 camera, but let's go ahead and finish this with an Antutu run here. And I haven't actually done Antutu on this one, but we'll go ahead and run Antutu real quick and see how fast it runs. Ready, set, go. Alright guys, so I got a score of 246,769. That's actually about 10,000 points higher. So as far as raw performance from benchmarking, you'll get a higher score. Like I said, sometimes apps freeze, and I think it has something to do with RAM management. But hit the thumbs up for me. Have a great day, and as always, stay